So I'm going to come completely clean with you. I was planning on releasing a video on why I think Football Manager should go to a subscription model basis. It's been a hot topic over the course of the recent few years with Football Manager 2023 amongst the community, and I was really going to weigh in on that with some features that I think could really benefit from a subscription model. However, as it turns out, Sports Interactive actually beat me to it. No, not because they've announced a subscription model, but because the thing that I was going to lead with in my video as to why they should make it a subscription model, they're actually implementing into the game for Football Manager 2024. Sports Interactive and studio head Miles Jacobson released this as of the day of recording, a press release detailing a whole huge amount of announcements and features upcoming for not only Football Manager 2024 but Football Manager 2025 and beyond, detailing it's perhaps the biggest change and the biggest announcement in the history of the Football Manager series. So roll the intro and let's talk about some of the biggest. So welcome along everyone, I'm Ash, thank you very much for joining me today. We're going to quickly go through this press release. I'm going to leave the link in the description so you can read it yourself, but I want to really hone in on a couple of incredible, important points that I think are going to change the future of this incredible game series forever. So this press release contains a lot of soul searching and reflection. They talk a lot about how they were disappointed with Football Manager 2023. They didn't have all the features that they would have liked to include. And after that, they really get into the meat and bones of this article and start it off with a bang. As you can see at the top here, Miles Jacobson says, as a sneak preview, I can share progress that's been made towards one of the most requested features from our forums over the last 20 years. That's the ability to transfer saved games from one version of FM to the next. He goes on to say, thanks to many years of hard work from across the studio, I'm delighted to announce that you'll be able to bring your FM23 career into FM24 across all platforms. So when you launch Football Manager 2024, you'll be given the option to continue your Football Manager 2023 story, picking up exactly where you left off, powered with the new features and revamps that FM24 will introduce. That's not just for this year's version of the game that this feature will be active, it's also the plan to bring save games from FM24 and FM25 and etc. This is absolutely huge. I was going to say that the reason why FM should go to a subscription model is because then, rather than having to update the game on a yearly basis and people losing their saves, they can keep it going forward and you can just introduce new features if and so often. But now they're going to introduce it without the need to change to a subscription model. This is absolutely huge. I think this is going to attract a whole lot of people. I know there are plenty of people who actually stick to playing older versions of Football Manager because they have a really good save going and they just want to continue that. I myself am always devastated when I have a fantastic save going and then the new game comes out with some new features and I think, well, you know, I don't really want to continue this save, but I don't want to leave it because it's such a good save, but I want the new features, and it's pretty agonizing. And now we're not going to have that issue anymore. He also goes on to tease that this won't be the only long time requested feature update coming to FM24, but doesn't go on to say what that will be specifically for Football Manager 2024. The question, I don't know, let me know in the comment sections what you think that will be. I'm at a loss. It could be anything, it really could be anything. I think international football has been one that's been quite popular in terms of requests from the community and people like myself, so that could be in there hopefully, but it's going to be very interesting to see what that feature will be. This isn't the only huge announcement. Whilst it's the one that got me most excited, there's another huge announcement in this press release. We go on to here, he talks about the engine and the technology that they are using, and he announces that for Football Manager 2025 they'll be switching to the new Unity game engine. Now, for those of you who don't know, a game engine is essentially what the game is created in. It gives you the building blocks. It's like your Photoshop for photos, except it's for games, and there's a whole lot more to do with it than that. I myself have a fair bit of experience using the Unity engine, so this is one that I'm really excited for. And why I think you guys should be excited is look back and have a look how games have changed when they have switched engines. We look back at the likes of FIFA when it switched to the Frostbite engine. Whether it was better or not is up to you, but what we can all agree on is that it was a huge change. FIFA looks differently, plays completely differently on the Frostbite engine. The same with PES, may rest in peace, when they switched to Unreal for eFootball. The switch to this engine will make the game look and play completely differently. Part of the reason why they've done this is to help them advance their graphical capabilities with regards to the match engine, but also they're looking to address the UI as well as that. He goes on to talk about that as well, saying FM25 will have a significantly better looking matchday experience both on the pitch and the supporting stadium environments, alongside a vastly improved user interface that will dramatically improve how you navigate through scenes and screens and access all of the information available to you as manager. And finally, something that I've been keeping my eye on announcing back in 2021, but it's been a little bit quiet other than some football and job hirings that we've been seeing them do, and that is the women's game. They do confirm that that is coming for FM25. It's going to be a huge undertaking, but it's also something I think everyone should be excited for and willing to try it, because it's going to present differences compared to managing in the men's game. You're going to have things to deal with that you wouldn't have in the men's game. Now, I won't go through them here, but I'm sure we can all work out what they are, and it's something they have openly talked about in the past as well, and how that will affect a Football Manager series and a play. So you guys, let me know what you think about these changes down below. I am super pumped and super excited for the new game now, particularly with the knowledge of that I can start a save now and I'm able to load it into FM24. That's going to be really exciting. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and ring the bell to get notifications every time I upload. Don't forget to check out my Patreon, the best way to support the channel. The link is down below, and until the next one, I will see you soon.